Hello and welcome back to another Weather Guy video. Today we will be talking about the severe weather outbreak that is happening today, Sunday, April 19th. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and click the bell so you never miss another Weather Guy video. So let's start on the National Weather Service page. I just want to point out that yesterday I talked about how there was going to be a lot of rain with this system, and there has been flood watches put in place, as well as more localized flood advisories and flood warnings in the region of Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, even parts of Louisiana. So now, let's move on to the current radar and quickly go over that. This is the current radar from when I'm filming. You could already see some thunderstorm activity is popping up here. Just other rainy spots, but generally very clear at the moment. But this is the area we're going to watch, and this type of moisture is what's going to get pulled up with this system with two different levels and directions of winds, and that's going to create a tornado outbreak, most likely. So here I am on the NAM 3-kilometer model. We're going to go through this. I'm only going to be focusing on the southeast. We're going to go into detail on what to expect and generally the lines of thunderstorms that are going to be coming through. Now, this isn't perfect. Obviously, there can be differences as time goes on, but this is a general picture of what could be happening. So, here we are right now, where we have some thunderstorms across Louisiana, the Gulf of Mexico, Texas, and we're going to see some of this lifting action and some more thunderstorm activity, and that's all going to be going into the interior of the southeast. And then you start to see these pinks. These pinks are heavy rainfall, and that is where we might be seeing hail and strong winds and possibly tornadoes, is in these pink supercells. Now, as we continue, we're going to be seeing more of those pink supercells. This is just wave 1. There's going to be another wave behind this, and even possibly more severe than this first wave. So as we continue along, you can see Alabama gets hit pretty hard, central to south central Alabama and into Georgia. Then you start to see the second wave coming along, and then Louisiana comes into play, Mississippi comes into play, as well as more in Alabama. Then you get a lot of pink starting to pop up here. Now, then you have here, this is the thumbnail, where you have two lines of thunderstorms. You've one back west, one in the east, and these are basically along the same lines, and this storm is going to be hitting the same areas over and over and over again. So that's what we're going to see, where this line of thunderstorms hit, this line of thunderstorms is going to hit as well. And then it all moves off the coast. Now, there are some strong implications with this storm, and with all these localized thunderstorms, and just in the same spots over and over and over again. You're going to be seeing more and more rain, and this is going into Monday, so Sunday into Monday is going to be this severe threat. And then after that, you see some storms in Florida as this moves off the coast. Now, total accumulated precip. You can see that area that got hammered in Alabama, you can be seeing 9-10 inches of rain. That's not anything to just take lightly. That's a pretty good dumping of rain, as well as a huge area getting at least 2 inches, even wider area getting at least a half an inch. So just a lot of rain in very little time as well. So now I can't show you the percent chances of tornadoes because that's sporadic, but generally when you see that pink, there's an increased risk. Now the Weather Channel has their Torcon. If you want to look at that, I think they posted it on their social media platforms. But generally this area right here, where you're seeing these 3 states where they have the flood watches in place, as well as where those 2 lines of thunderstorms come into play. This is the target zone. So let's look at winds. Now we're going to start to get into the wind. And you can see that these winds are coming in pretty much from the south, rotating around this low pressure, and then eventually moving off the coast. Now I want to go back to here and get a mid-level wind, which is going to be coming out of the southwest, and pretty strongly at that. Then I want to get some vorticity. This is basically that spinning action that we're going to be following. So the higher the vorticity, the higher the spin. So we can see that there are some pretty dark spots. The darker the color, the more the spin, and that increases the likelihood for tornadoes. So just a lot of small areas and even larger areas with that line of thunderstorms that have very high vorticities. And that can be a problem. This is high level. Let's see if I can find. There really isn't anything other than this, but we can actually see. So here's what the clouds kind of be like. And this isn't very detailed. So that's basically it. You can kind of see the instability with these areas of like lower density of cloud cover. And that's kind of where everything's getting hit too. Where you kind of get this, and there's not as much deep cloud cover, but this is still going to pack a punch. A lot of instability, especially around the Gulf right now, and that's all going to get pulled up. There was a very cold air mass with Winter Storm Sadie. That's going to come down. The cold front's going to be right down here. That brings down cold air, merging with warmer air, and that just leads to trouble. Warm air rises, condenses really quickly, and you get severe thunderstorms. So that's basically all I wanted to show you with the NAM 3-kilometer model based on this severe weather threat. Now let's zoom out to the continental US, and we'll go to the NAM 12-kilometer model, and we'll go over everything else. So you have the severe threat as well as some showers in the Rockies. Then you have this low pressure up here. Could see some showers in the northern tier. Then that comes across, generates a little bit of thunderstorm activity. Also some wintry weather as well. Then that all dips into the northeast. Northeast will get a quick shot of rain and snow. And that's where this ends. So now let's move on to our long-range outlook with the GFS and European models. So here we are on the GFS, hour 90, just about when the NAM 12 kilometer ends. Now let's click through with this. You can see setting up for another severe threat midweek into the end of the week, and that really leads to like all these other storms that come in from the northwest, move into the plains, generate more severe weather threats, then move into the northeast as soakers, and we see this one storm that just lingers in the northeast, and then another one right behind it. And this is our pattern. Gulf moisture getting pulled up, storms coming on the coast, and then they leave on the east coast, particularly in the northeast. And that's basically it. Just a quick view. Now let's move on to the European model. Here we are, hour 90 European model. Let's just click through, and you can see that midweek to end of the week severe threat moves into the northeast as a soaker, and then other severe threats. This one stays off the coast and moves up the coast, and that's basically it for the European model. I really didn't want to focus on the global models for today. I really just wanted to focus on the severe weather threat, hence the title of this video. But I just wanted to show you guys that anyway, just in case you were interested. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit the like button if you like this video, and subscribe and hit the bell to receive notifications when I post another weather guide video. As always, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time.